so it can blow up universes, but it has the battery of an iPhone.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Hey guys, my name's Ann, and this reaction comes from Death Battle. Is this the strongest Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner in Death Battle? So my knowledge on Green Lantern and all characters revolving around the Green Lantern is very, very, very slim. The only real stuff I know about it is from what I saw in Ryan Reynolds' movie for Green Lantern, which I didn't think was that bad, but apparently it was. And I am excited to learn more about the Green Lantern, so I think their powers and the way that they use them is actually pretty neat. So we'll see what sort of stuff Kyle has in store for us. But before we find that out, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Death Battle's link. If you haven't already, it's a great way to support all the work that they do. And a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video. Click all those buttons down there, because now it's to let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
The universe is a dangerous place. Should you find yourself face to face with an interdimensional vampire, alien dictators, or this one really pissed off cat, you know who to call.
The Green Lantern Corps. They're the Space Fuzz, an intergalactic police force founded billions of years ago by blue leprechaun gods.
And the greatest Green Lantern among them was everyone's favorite, Hal Jordan.
You know him. You love him. You might hate him. But you gotta respect a man with a will as unbreakable as Hal's.
Until the day his will broke.
After his hometown got completely obliterated, Hal lost his mind. He rampaged through the core, killing everyone in his path, and absorbed the central power battery.
Oh my god!
Literal Green Lantern.
Becoming the Emerald Tyrant, Parallax.
There was only one survivor of Parallax's killing spree, Ganthet. And with what remained of his strength, he gave the last Green Lantern ring in the universe to a human, Kyle Rayner.
Oh,
so
snap!
Was Kyle picked for his indomitable willpower like Hal was?
He was just there. He had no idea what was going on. Must feel good being given the most dangerous magical weapon in existence to figure out on your own.
Yeah, totally.
If Colonel Sanders, Daffy Duck, Space Wheat, and a sentient box can master it, what's
What
your
the
excuse, Kyle?
The Green Lantern ring can do anything, fulfilling any wish its user desires as though it were a genie from a lamp.
It lets you fire energy blasts, create force fields, affect gravity, turn invisible and intangible, manipulate matter, time travel, warp reality, and erase things from existence.
Wow.
You're exaggerating? Well, consider the time Kyle stretched the very fabric of space to increase the Planck length a billion times over.
God damn.
That's like stretching an inch into a light year.
Lanterns control time and space, letting them fly so fast they can create a Speed Force singularity.
Tapping into the Speed Force requires entering a higher dimension of space,
Or turning
requiring
into the
speeds
Flash.
that are not only faster than light, but totally immeasurable. And the rings have an artificial intelligence that operates just as fast, automatically protecting its user from danger.
Like the time that Poozer Kilowog survived being erased from existence by the Crisis on Infinite Earth.
The ring is fueled by its user's willpower and limited only by their imagination.
While Hal may have had the greatest willpower in the Corps, Kyle's imagination is unmatched. Probably because he's a comic book artist. We know from this show, they think of some wild shit.
But the
Sure
Green Lantern's
do.
most recognizable ability is their constructs, Kyle's speciality.
Samurai armor, pirate ships, giant dragons,
Oh!
actual working home computers, and his favorite, super fighting robots.
Super fighting robot.
Kyle can make them strong
Mega
enough to
Man!
lift the Spectre, who weighs as much as eternity.
Or hold back a 12.3 dimensional Big Bang. Wait, 0.3? DC's multiverse has 12.3 dimensions? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The ring's only downside is that it's limited to 24 hours before needing a recharge.
So it can blow up universes, but it has the battery of an iPhone.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yes!
Unless its power is misused. I gave Mecha Goose Howard's batteries a very similar lifespan for that exact reason.
Whiz, he blew up the moon with a beam made of pure hate. It was the worst thing I've ever seen.
And 24 hours later, he was safe and sound back in the lab. Yeah, problem solved.
Whiz, millions will die.
Well, based on my calculations, not before the long-awaited battle between Simone the Digger and Kyle Rayner, the White Lantern.
You're gonna fix this, right? Right?
No, I don't think so. And looks like Simone is going to have his hands full with Kyle. Though, again, my knowledge on both characters actually are very, very limited, only from what I've heard. So this should be one hell of a fight. Who do you guys think is going to win? Please let me know down in the comment section below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Then lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Cruising, Wolver 310, Kefter, Cronus, Joseph McSweeney, Roadrunner 1967, Chris Curtis, Vox Cacophony, Misa, Flea Street Vicomp, Steffi, Songbird 177, Inca Linquist, MB Cardall, 20 Owl, The True Sunny Hero, Satya Mirage, Hot Girl Bum 2, Flaming Inferno, and Powerpuff Girls fan number 8. And if you too like to have a shout out at the end of each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/Reactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.